Alright, I did find myself a little bit more sticky resin, but it wasn't really that much, but did replant all of the rubber trees, and we are good to go now again. Now, all the refined iron are done, so we can now create this machine block. Machine block with this here and there, and with some energy crystals for that power, and we get an MFE. Perfect MFE. Alright, so what we are gonna do now. Okay, yeah, I know what we're gonna do. We need to start setting up some stuff. Now, we need a way to transport the power, and there's a bunch of different ways. There is cables, and we can see the most common here. There's high voltage cable, which can take all the way up to 2056 EU per T, which is just an absolutely extreme amount. And you know, there's normal copper cables, gold cables, and then they continue up like that. But there's one here, glass fiber cables, which are just absolutely brilliant. Oh, is gold? No, it's just electrum. Damn it. Electrum is a bit of a pain to make, but we might actually be able to make it. We'll see. But a lot of people use this recipe, and it's very costly for what you get. It's much smarter to use silver. So you want to use silver if you want to do this. I actually never noticed that you could make it with electrum. Now that requires electrum blend, and that is an induction smelter with silver and gold, which that is actually not that bad. Like, silver and gold is not really, it's quite good to get enough electrum to create 8 pieces of glass fiber. That is one thing that I want to do, but for now we're kind of stuck in maybe not as a good position where we actually have enough resources and stuff to make that. We first need to, we first need to crawl before we can walk. And we need to, ooh, potatoes. We need to get ourselves the most basic stuff here. If we're getting the silver, we do have. There is some silver, and we should have more, yep. I'm guessing that would be enough. Yep, indeed, that's going to be enough. And we can now put you. Take out the rubber. We can put in the silver here, so we can just get some more silver ingots. Okay, let's get 3 pieces of diamond as well, because we want to get the glass fiber cable, because it's basically the best type of cable for any type of machines or anything like that. If you just need to use like a good amount of power. Like if you need to use an extreme amount of power, there are some extremely nice cables that are very much end game. But at the moment, silver cables into glass fiber cables are going to be perfect. So let's get to it. Very easy to create. Put those in the middle. Silver, split it up. 18 glass fiber cables are actually quite a lot, so that's going to be good. Got an MFE here. The MFE, I guess, so the idea here is that, all these things are going to come in here, and they're going to get heated up, I guess. And what I want to do is that actually I wanted to, let's make it go up a bit here. Can I? Oh, I hate this. Oh, fuck it. So I just want to have, like, a power storage system, if that makes any sense. Because what I want to do is that I want to have these, as I said, these MFUs. So I guess they could go all along here. Now, damn it, it was a bit of time since I actually did this, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, of course, yeah, it is exactly as I thought. It was a bit of time ago since I played Feed the Beast, so we'll just put that out there. Oh, yep, that did turn out the right way. Now, this MFE is going to be able to basically be charged up here from me placing in coal. That's going to go straight to it, and the power. And then, of course, at the moment, we're just going to have one MFE. We'll add up and make even more. But the more MFEs and stuff we get, the more we'll just let them continue along here until we just have a huge storage system. Because, sometimes we can just let this work and just produce so much coal coke for a really long time. And you can see that one is already done, but a piece of coal coke will last 10 times longer, or it will last 4 times longer. But I mean, maybe a bit extreme, but 4 times longer than a normal piece of coal, and will generate a ton of EU. So, we also need low voltage here, which is very easy to make. Very, very easy to make. It's going to require a bit of copper. It's going to require a bit of copper cables. So what we do is that we put them around like so. Copper cables, followed by the copper ingots. And now, basically, if you want to know how this works, I know a lot of people know how this works and are very, very into Feed the Beast and Tech It and everything like that, so you're very much aware of what's going on. But basically, that is the output. Okay, so for a storage system, always this one here is the output, the kind of green one here. But for one of these low voltage or any type of transformer, this is the input. So that single thing on the storage is the output, but on the transformer that is an input. So what we want to do here is we actually just want to move over here. And I guess what we can do, we can actually just like put it right here. There you go. Alright. And then we will have it be going down here and into the various machines that we're going to be having around here. So a good idea now would probably be to upgrade these furnaces, because we have a bit of power and we are going to get quite a lot more power. And so I guess what we're going to do actually is that we are going to set up the system now, the pump out system. So we're not going to set up the system where the coal comes in, but the system where everything basically gets pumped out from these big ovens. We're going to have these generate. This is going to be great. It's going to be working good. See, 19,744. That's good. So, what we need to do is that we need to get some buildcraft stuff going. And we are going to be needing to get... We got wood, so that's no problem. We're going to need a bit more glass, so that's one thing. But I think we have a lot of sand that I actually just placed somewhere. I don't know. I think... Yep, here it is. Hi there. And we'll put you here. Put in the sand. Because we need a bit of glass here, because we're going to need to make some gears first. So let's start making the gears. We're gonna need 4 redstone engines. Wow, actually, we are gonna be needing double that, because we're gonna be needing 8 gears for 4 redstone engines. There we go, got wooden gears. We got wood. We got glass. Now we actually need pistons, very important pistons. So we're gonna need 4 pistons. We're gonna actually start smelting up some normal iron. We got the redstone and we got the wood and the cobblestone that we need to make the pistons. So I guess, you know, I'm actually just gonna take these out here and get ourselves some power. Okay, so I can just put these in here. There you go. Giving us a bit more power. Later on, we're also gonna be complementing this with some solar panels. So, you know, we got more than just one way of producing power, because if we don't feel like going around, you know, digging up coal a little bit then and then this system is gonna be not really that effective, because we always need to supply it with coal. Although if we get like 10 stacks of coal, that's gonna be able to supply this for like, I don't know, but probably like 2.5 hours at least, or 3 hours maybe. Maybe that's maybe a stretch, but still, it's gonna be quite a lot. Okay, we got the 4 iron ingots with the redstone, followed up by us actually getting some cobblestone, because we don't have any cobblestone. Alright, let's take the cobblestone. Let's put that on the sides. Let's get the redstone. Get the iron. Get the wood. And there we go, pistons. 4 of them. Alright, so let's get the redstone engines going. They're very simple to make. There you go. Now they are actually also going to be needing some way of keeping them going, which is going to be redstone torches. Alright, so we can actually just put these out now. And I guess perfect would be right there. Let's see, this is going to be a bit of a pain here. That goes there, so yeah, it's going to need to be straight in here. There you go. And put that one there. And there. And of course the last one is going to be the one right here. Let's put that there, and let's fire it up. Not there. There you go. Alright, everything's working, everything's perfect. Now, I guess we could just set up a normal, something basically called just like a direction system. It's very simple. All we need is just basically a piece of whatever. So yellow and green needs to be occupied by something that is never going to go through here. So yellow and green is going to be said, only cobblestone goes to yellow and green. And we can actually put in a little bit of coal here. So it basically pops out and shows how well it is working. So these ovens actually light up as well, light up like in the middle of the bright day. And also here, we don't want anything to be going to the blue. Now, if everything was coming from this way, in from the blue side, then we only need to place something to go to the yellow. But now we need to place into both, because there's also one coming from this side. So yellow and blue. Yellow and blue is going to be more cobblestone. Yellow and blue. And then it comes over here. Red is going to be cobblestone. And then it continues, and then that will pump straight in there. So the system is basically set up. The only thing that I want to do now is that I want over here to basically place in a diamond transport pipe. And these diamond transport pipe is just going to say that if there comes any creosote oil buckets, they are going to be going upwards into semi-fluid generator, and then the buckets that are empty are going to come back in, and they're going to come from the top, and they're going to be popped into this slot here and take out the creosote oil and then get pumped out again with creosote oil. So that's going to be great. Going to also be one way of supplying us with power. Got more of that. Alright, so I guess the best idea would be really to just start with the... first of all, we actually need to create 4 more pieces of copper